If you look at the growing demand for content, you look at the explosion of video, you look at the utilization of data that's climbing rapidly every day, it's climbing while we're having this conversation. The demand to provide a robust experience is going to continue to climb. And as a result, the subscriber, the end user of that experience is going to continue to have higher and higher and higher expectations. From a business model perspective, that means more and more and more capacity is going to be required, and more and more innovation is going to be required on that platform. I think the challenge is the expectation of that consumer once you establish that audience and relationship. If you're going to hold and grow that audience, then you have to innovate in that relationship. If you expect the consumer to keep coming for what brought them there the first time, eventually that consumer is going to find a better version of what brought them to you the first time, and they're going to go to where that is. So growth, to me, is about innovation. Those audiences will grow if you innovate. Audiences do make a decision about the quality of the content that they consume on the internet. They want professional, capable content. They also want the user-developed content. They want both, but they will be attracted to organizations and to service providers that can provide them the highest quality content. They'll make those judgments over time. The difference is what brings us back, and if you have a couple of options on how to bring them back. One is that my experience in getting access to that content is easier, it's more accessible, I can find it, I can search through a lot of different content providers, or I can search through a lot of different content pieces and find what I want. Or I get access to content where I can't access that content anywhere else. Those decisions about how to balance both the high quality, lower availability of certain content versus the availability of a lot of lower quality content, those are decisions that both the providers and the mobile network and internet access providers have got to be focused on, because it's going to change the way consumers engage over time. I think the interesting challenge is we don't know yet how this next generation is going to put all these tools to use. This generation, this digital generation, the millennials, however you want to characterize them, but you look at the way that they access content today, it's completely different. And any business that's trying to figure out growth in any region of the world has got to be focused on how do you engage that generation of users, not just today, as the way that they access it as 12 or 15 or 18-year-olds, but how will they access it as 35-year-olds or 40-year-olds or 50-year-olds? But we don't know what the 10, 15, 20-year innovations look like and what changes that's likely to create for these business models. Today, the plan really is about how do I manage the demands on the network that I'm seeing that I know about right now and plan for the growth that I need over the next 3-5 years. If you can get that horizon figured out, then you can probably solve a lot of the near-term problems and put yourself in a good, strong position.